Yes, hello traders. I want to make a quick trade recap of the GBPJPY trade that we took on Friday this week. This is M15 time frame, as you can see. Before you take any trades, you have to first check the bias of the trend. M15. Price was making high highs and high lows, therefore, the bias was quite bullish. So we had this bearish change of character to induce sellers in the market. After that, market made a change of character to the upside. So we identified order blocks, rather breaker blocks, this one and this one. Why these two were so lethal? This breaker block right here, it retested a fair value gap, and this one too. But before we take any trades on the right, we have to first see order flow realignment plus action on liquidity before we change to our entry time frame. So price changes character here. Price breaks market structure. Couldn't use this order block for entries because there was so much imbalanced price action here. Have to first see that market creates for you something you can use to enter, because these imbalances right here can be used as fuel to drive market way down below here. So we had this liquidity to take. This order block was going to act as an inducement for buyers. As you can see, market just stopped them out. So this breaker block and this breaker block were going to be my point of interest. As you can see, market price mitigates down. Then we have an order flow realignment. Why an order flow realignment? The M15 narrative is bullish. So this one for me is not the change of character, rather an order flow realignment. But before I change to the lower time frame, as I told you, have to first see action on liquidity on an order block before you change to the lower time frame. So this was our breaker block. Market breaks here. We have our order flow realignment. So this was going to be the liquidity to draw on. As you can see, price comes and it draws on that liquidity. We open bearish but close bullish. Now I knew that some bullish volume was going to come in here. So what we do, we change down on 1 minute time frame. Back to the trade recap. Switch to the 1 minute for entries. As usual, I like to make my entries at the 1 minute because the stop loss is kind good. So I can use a big lot size to enter the market at any point, cause my stop loss is always tight. So as you can see, the 1 minute time frame, we had a break of structure to the downside. So this is the M15 liquidity point. At the 1 minute, we close below the M15 point of liquidity. Then price pushes to the upside. Price comes back to fill this imbalance here. This pricing was efficient. Because of this mitigation here, the imbalance was quite filled. Then after that, we had an order flow realignment. This shows you that the lower time frame you are trying to execute your trade from, it is in line with the high time frame. That is the M15, or any time frame you use to generate your setups from. Price makes an order flow realignment. Reason why I took this point of entry. Is market filled this imbalance here. So there was no point in price to break below this structure. Price pulls back. Price created this order block here. which caused this break of structure here. It could be used as target. Price comes and taps in order block. Sharp move to the downside. All this was imbalance to fill. Price mitigates the order block. Taps into the midpoint of entry level. We execute our trade. Nice stop loss below here at around 20 pips, I think. Price action was so aggressive. Just give a blast to the upside to hit our target.